the draft. Do you think it's a good draft for the Browns as they look at what they need and what areas are strong?
In some parts, right? Like I don't think it's a coincidence that this is a draft where they have 5 picks. I'll put it like that. You look at what Andrew Berry likes to draft. You look at the type of players he likes to draft. There's just not a ton in here, right? And I think that's going to be something that this front office is going to have to adjust to with NIL and the transfer portal and guys staying in college longer, which means the average age of a draft prospect is pushed up, which means their target range is pushed down a little bit. So I wouldn't be surprised there. I think it's a strong draft for like the second, third, and fourth round. And I really wouldn't be surprised if they traded back to get more third and fourth round picks, because right now they have 1 third and no fourth. If I'm wrong, correct me if I'm wrong on that.
Nope, that's right.
So
yep.
I think they would want more in that range of picks. But outside of like, once you get to like pick 200, I don't think that there's really much that they want to do with there. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they sat at 5, but traded back at 54 or move back, or maybe they like somebody at 54. This might not be a draft where the Browns leave with like a bunch of players. I don't think that's what they're going for this year.
Yeah, so you mentioned, the fewer underclassmen, people staying in school, not as many. It makes the 5th and 6th round pick that they traded for Jerry Jeudy even less valuable. I mean, a 5th and a 6th round pick are like, In this draft, they're even less valuable.
Yeah, and I know people are going to bring up the outliers, right? Oh, well, Tom Brady went in the 5th or 6th round.
Not this year.
But, yeah, well, it's like there might be one of those guys, but, like, banking on that happening is an insane bank to try to make, right? Like, these 5th, 6th round picks, you're lucky if they make the roster. And especially in a draft where you're not going to have that many players available for you. This is the smallest draft class, I think, in recent memory.
Yep.
It really does make sense to not have that many picks past 200.
Yeah, there were half the underclassmen as the year before declared.